How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the US City Name Link Challenge. Today we're trying your suggestions for the 25k plus edition. As I promised last time, I'm doing the 3 most liked comment suggestions, which were these places. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, and let's get going. If you're not familiar with how this quiz works, on screen is an example. Let's start with the comment that got over 100 likes. You guys really wanted to see Juneau, Alaska, so here we go. Juneau, Alaska. Now again, this is the 25k plus version of the quiz, which means there are only like 3 possible cities in Alaska. None of them start with U, so we have to leave Alaska. Is there something in Washington? There's gotta be something, man. But U is a rare letter. 25k just limits the pool even more. Isn't there like University City or something like that? What is it? University City? Okay, it's not that. What else could it be? Is it University Place? Maybe that's it. Wait. Yes! Yes! That was the biggest hurdle of the quiz, I feel like. Now we're on the contiguous US. So that ends with E. I think we go for an Edmonds here. Not Everett. Edmonds is closer. Yeah, 100 points. Excellent. Ending with S. You have Shoreline, just north of Seattle. It's like right there. I think that'll be it. Shoreline, Washington. Yeah, it's so close. Okay, Shoreline. Ending with E. So now it'll be Everett, right? Unless I'm forgetting something. 100 points, ending with T. That'll be Tacoma then. Right, especially with the 25k cutoff. 100 points, ending with A. Auburn, Washington. Ends with N. Is there something up here? Nothing's coming to mind. That's not good. That's not good, because there's gotta be some Seattle suburb with N. Oh, no. No, I'm not sure. Okay, so what else can it be? Something east? No, there's nothing. Oregon? Oh god, I don't know. Is it Newberg, Oregon? There's no way. That's it! That was it! Wow! I really thought there was gonna be something in Washington that I was forgetting. That's so lucky. Okay. Ends with G, so we probably go to Gresham, Oregon. I mean, it's gotta be Gresham, right? Come on now. Yes. Ends with M. Okay. So there's Milwaukee, Oregon. I don't know if that's 25k. We should try. It's not. So in that case, McMinnville. It's over here somewhere. Maybe that's 25k. I really don't know. It is. That's the one. Ending with E. So that could take us to Eugene. Is there something else? Nothing in the Portland area comes to mind, right? No. Okay. Hesitantly, I'll do Eugene. Let's see. That's it. That's it. Come on. I'll be so proud if I get the perfect run on my first attempt. E for Eugene now. Okay. Think about it. Careful. So that could take us to Eureka, California. I think that'll definitely be the answer if that's 25k, right? Yeah, there's nothing else. Let's see. That is 25k, and it's the answer, and that ends with A. Ooh. Ashland, Oregon. If that's 25k, all these cities, I have no idea. They seem like they probably are. I mean, Ashland's gotta be, right? No, it's not. Okay, so then we might go down to Antioch. Or wait, what about Auburn, California? That's like north of Sacramento. But again, is that 25k? It's not. Okay, I think it's gonna be Antioch then. Oh, I'm afraid. That's it. Ends with H. Hayward. But we gotta be careful. We were out in this area with the 100k plus one, right? And Hayward was the answer. But now with everything 25k up, there may be something else. Yeah, that's concerning. I'm worried. I'm gonna take the gamble. I'm gonna assume it's still Hayward. No, there was. What was it? Hercules, California. Well, at the very least, I've never heard of that, so it's not like I was gonna get it. Damn, man. Ah, we made it so far. Okay. That ends with D. Daly City will work this time. I really think it should have worked for the 100k one, but it'll work this time for sure. Oh no, and I'm just totally screwing up. Dublin, bro. When it rains, it pours. Now I'm just messing everything up. Okay, lock back in. Ending with Y. Oh no. Yuba City? Could go to Yuba City. Yeah, let's do that. That's the one. That also ends with Y. Just great. Yakima. There's no way it's Yakima. Yorba Linda down by LA? Maybe. It's closer than Yuma, closer than Yakima. Actually, wait, is Yakima closer? No. Surely Yorba Linda is closer. Okay, good choice. That's the one. Alright, now we're in SoCal. We can do Anaheim, I think. With A. I think that's pretty close. Yeah, good. M. Okay, so for the 100k one, it was Moreno Valley. Spoilers, but that's all the way over there. So I think something like Montebello is closer. I actually don't know where Montebello is. I'm gonna do that one. Montebello. That's it! Let's go! And that ends with O. Orange. Or Is there something else? I don't think so. I think it's orange. It's kind of far, though. Let's see. Yeah, that is it. Okay. E for orange. East Los Angeles? That's not incorporated, so that's not gonna work. Oh, there's Eastvale. Eastvale is here. Or is that Corona? No, that's Corona. But Eastvale is somewhere nearby, too. I'm definitely forgetting something, though, right? No, I'm not. That's it. And that also ends with E, which is bad. Always with the E cities on this quiz. I have no idea where you go now. Encinitas? That's so far away. I'm more willing to take these risky guesses now that we don't have the perfect score. No, that was not it. What is it? El Monte. Oh. Encinitas ends with S. San Diego, I mean, is right there. But is that closer than Santee? Is there something north? It's probably San Diego. Come on now. No. San Marcos. San Diego ends with O. That's a fascinating one. Now that we used orange, we might go far. Oh, it could be Oxnard, but surely I'm messing something up here. I just can't think. I can't think. I'm gonna do Oxnard. 23. Oceans. That's a terrible miss. How have I forgotten Oceanside? Well, we end with D now. We have 2 more cities to go. What will D do? Downey? Yeah, it might be Downey. I've already lost this, haven't I? It is Downey. Wow, finally we get another 100. And the last one we gotta do ends with Y. So we've used Yorba Linda. What else even is there? It might be Yuma. We might go to our old friend Yuma here. For the sake of last time, we're gonna put in Yuma. That was not the answer. Yucca! Guys, I'm actually pissed off. I can't believe I forgot all these cities. Yucaipa, bro. 2176 definitely could have been more like 2300 if I was smart. Hey, that actually gets me in the top 20 on the leaderboard. Wait, let's refresh. Yeah, 14th. Alright, we're gonna try to top that. Can I crack my way to the top 10? Starting from Honolulu this time. This will be a crazy one. Again, it ends with U, just like Juneau, which is kind of weird. So let's see what happens this time. Nothing starts with U that's 25k in Hawaii, so we're going back to the contiguous country. And it's probably California this time. Right, there's gotta be something here. Think about it, think about it. Union City in the Bay Area. That's the one. Come on. Excellent, okay. That ends with Y. Can't escape. Daly City last time, though, took us to Yuba City. So we're gonna go there again, right? Yuba City, yep. And that again ends with Y, and that took us to Yorba Linda before. So we're already repeating a few cities from last time. There we go, and then it was, what was it, Anaheim. And then Montebello. But now I get a chance to redeem myself. I can get all the California ones I missed before. What was it after this? Orange? It was Orange, then Eastvale. And then it was El Monte, but I did Encinitas instead. Right? Yes. So now that changes the chain. This ends with E2, though. Is there something else? L something here? El Segundo! That's maybe too small? What is El Segundo? That's a place. This is killing me, man. I so badly want to get the perfect score. Encinitas, Escondido's there, too. Hopefully El Monte's the only E city up there. I'm putting in Encinitas. That's it! That's it! Let's go! Yes! And now... What did I not get? It was San Marcos after Encinitas. Now I get to put it in. San Marcos, California. Also ending with S. Now, actually, Santee might be the answer. That might be closer than downtown San Diego. It probably is. Yes, good thing I caught that. And now after Santee, it should be El Cajon. El Cajon's like right there, right? It is right there. We're halfway done. Perfect score. Come on, man. N. National City. National City. Yes, but no, we got Y again. But this time I'll remember Yucaipa over Yuma. Yucaipa. Yes, dude. A. Think very carefully. You cannot screw this up. We've used Anaheim. Is there anything in the Indio, Coachella kind of area? I don't think so. Oh, you have Apple Valley on the other side of the mountains. That very well could be it. Unless there's something in the Inland Empire. Moreno Valley, Jurupa Valley, Riverside. San Bernardino? No. Apple Valley. Come on, please. Please. Yes! Ending with Y. So we've used Yucaipa. It's got to be Yuma now, right? There has to be nothing left except Yuma. I really hope so. Good. Good. A. Avondale, Arizona? Surely. Again, trusting that there's nothing over in this Coachella Valley or by San Diego. I really don't think there is. I'm doing Avondale. I'm so afraid right now. Avondale, Arizona. That's it. That's it. Yes! E. What starts with E in Arizona? Ah, it's probably gonna be something I've never heard of, to be honest. Nah, man, there's just no way there's not something with E. Is there, like, Eagle Mountain? I'm not sure. Am I making things up? We actually could hop all the way to Escondido now. Or no, El Centro's even closer. If there is truly nothing in the Phoenix or Tucson areas, then we definitely go to El Centro, I think. Let's do it. Let's do it. 6! No! El Mirage, Arizona. What is that? You're kidding. That sucks. Alright, well that ends with O, so Oceanside. Oceanside Redemption from last time. I almost forgot about it again. That's the answer. Ending with E, so it's definitely Escondido now. That's right there. And that ends with O as well. So now we can't do Oceanside. We used Orange. I don't think there's anything else. Next population centers. Phoenix. I don't know. I really don't know. There's nothing in the Vegas area. Tucson, no. Oh wait, Oxnard. Oxnard. I mentioned that before, sometime earlier in this video. Is it Oxnard now? Let's see. 51. Ontario. How do I forget? How do I forget that? It's unbelievable. How have I messed this up again? Alright, we know it was Downey from last time. And now we've used just like every possible Y city ever. So we're gonna go so far away. Yakima? It actually might just be Yakima. Low-key? I don't know what the hell else it's gonna be. Yeah, let's put it in and find out what else I've forgotten. Let's see. Nothing, apparently. That is the one. Okay. Now we're up in Washington again to end with A. Interesting. Could be Auburn. That's there. It's looking pretty likely, yeah. Good. And N. Final one. Didn't we have this last time? It was Newburgh, Oregon. We should be good. Let's see. Amazing. 2357, new high score. Let's see, am I top 10 now after that? I'm 9th place right now, let's go. But we can do better. The third most liked comment was to start from the central-most possible city. So I'm gonna go for the contiguous US center here, because I assume we're not gonna go to Alaska on this run, right? So let's do that. That's in Kansas, like over here. Now I tried to put in Hastings, Nebraska, which is like barely 25k. The quiz did not take it though. So the closest actual city is Salina for the quiz, I think. So let's do that. Ends with A. So what do we have here in Kansas? There's Abilene, Kansas, which I don't think is 25k. And Andover, no way. Gotta try though. Okay, so there's nothing in Nebraska. For sure. Or Missouri. You have Ankeny, Iowa, which maybe somehow might be it. That's closer than like Aurora, Colorado. Amarillo, Texas is close. But I think Ankeny beats it. And then there's nothing in Oklahoma. Let's see. That's the one. Really interesting. And it ends with Y. Just leave me alone. Why? Alright, let's make do here. So I know there's Yorkville, Illinois. That came to mind right away. Is that 25k? We gotta see. No. Okay. Ypsilanti, Michigan. But is there something west over here? We gotta make sure. Oh. Yukon, Oklahoma. If that's 25k, that'll be closer than Ypsilanti. Oh, we gotta see. We gotta see. That's crazy if this is. It is. Wow. Really interesting start to the quiz, going all over the place. Now we're in Oklahoma. Ends with N, so we have Norman right there. Pretty sure that'll be it. And that's the only thing I think that there is with N in Oklahoma. Norman ends with N again. To go to Texas, probably go to DFW area. What's here? North Richland Hills is there. I think that'll be it, right? Because if there's nothing in Oklahoma, this is the next closest, like, urban area. Good. Okay. And I know there's Saginaw, Texas, like right next to it. I think that's a neighboring city, honestly. Pretty close, at least. Yep, good. And that, wow, W ending. I don't think I've ever had to do that in this quiz. So, there's White Settlement, which is pretty close. I don't know, is that 25k? No. Okay, so maybe it's Weatherford to the west. Is that Weatherford? I think so. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, good. Weatherford ends with D, so we have a lot of options, namely Dallas itself. That's here. There's also Denton, which is closer, and then DeSoto south of Dallas. But I think Denton's the closest. Yeah, come on, it's Denton. Good, and that ends with N. So an interesting scenario where we know Norman took us to North Richland Hills. So that kind of makes me think there's nothing else N in the DFW area. Unless there's something like east more, but I don't think there is. Yeah, so, Arkansas has nothing. Do we go to like Nacogdoches? Wow, we might actually go there. I don't know what else it would be. It's closer than New Braunfels? That's insane if this is right. Let's see. I don't even know how to spell it. Is that how you spell it? Wow! What is this? Kind of mind-blowing, honestly. So, okay. Focusing in here. This ends with S, so you have Shreveport, Louisiana right there. I don't think there's anything in East Texas. Spring by Houston's unincorporated. Shreveport's closer anyway. Let's do Shreveport. Excellent. Ending with T. Texarkana. I think it'll have to be Texarkana, right? Tyler is a little farther. Yeah, Texarkana. And the Arkansas one, specifically. Texarkana, Arkansas. Good. Ends with A. Don't like A in this quiz. Arkadelphia is not big enough in Arkansas. Alexandria, Louisiana? That's kind of far south, though, so if there's something DFW area, we gotta be really careful. Think about it, man. Anna, north of Dallas. That's like way up here, right? That's one of the fast-growing, like, ex-urban towns. Is that closer than Alexandria? I think so. Come on, Anna. That's the one. Ends with A as well. I can't escape right now. You have Arlington. Oh, but there's also Allen. Wait, there's so much here. How did I... Yeah, no. Allen's closer. That's north. Good, and then we know that there's nothing else N. Does Allen take us to New Braunfels now? I think it does. That's kind of insane. Again, like, you just don't expect that this is happening, but it is. New Braunfels, Texas, yeah. Ends with S. So we have a few options here. There's San Antonio, San Marcos. There's also Seguin, or however they pronounce it. I think that's right here. That town is kind of famous in my community for my It's Real emoji, which is on their water tower. Kind of goofy. And actually, if that's here, that's closer than San Marcos. So let's put it in. That is the one. Okay, another N. And New Braunfels is off the table now too, so we might just completely skip Texas. Netherland? Wait, is that big enough? No. Okay, so interesting. Damn, where do we go? Not New Orleans, right? It might be New Orleans. I'm looking at this map, man, and I think it's New Orleans. Once again, it'll be insane. 78. No, what did I miss? New Iberia. I've heard of that. I didn't know it was that big. Well, damn. Alright, so New Orleans ends with S. I know there's Slidell, like across the lake. I think it's Slidell. Good. And that ends with L. This is a bad part of the country for me to be in. As you saw, I missed New Iberia. What starts with L? Laurel, Mississippi? Doesn't work. Lafayette's here. No, it might just be that. It's that. Good, okay. Ending with E. Whew. Now I think we're gonna leave Louisiana again. Anything by Houston? Don't think so. Is it Euless, Texas? There must be something closer in Texas before that. No, I don't think so, though. I'm gonna do Euless. Why am I doing this? Because it's the answer, let's go! S now. Saginaw's used up. What else is S in the DFW area? There's got to be more. There must be. Oh, what's... South Lake. South Lake, is that by the airport? I think that's like right here. Okay, come on. That is there, yes. Alright, E. So, as Lafayette has showed us, there's nothing else in the DFW area with E, because if there was, like, south or east at all, it would have been that instead of Euless. So I think we leave. We might go to, like, Edmonds, Oklahoma. Is it Edmond? Wait, why do I think it's Edmonds? I may be stupid. That's the answer, though. Ending with D. There is Del City by Oklahoma City. I don't know how big that is, though. Not 25K. Alright. There's Durant. Closer than Denison. I think it's Durant. And that's in Oklahoma. Is that not 25K? Really? Wow, okay, that changes things. Yeah, maybe it is Denison then. If there's nothing Oklahoma. Yeah, it should be. Is that 25K though? 92. Derby, Kansas? What? First of all, that's closer. And second of all, that's 25K? Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Once again, we have our old friend N. We've just used everything, man. Everything. Now I think it's North Little Rock. Shirley? Hesitantly Shirley? It is. And that ends with K, wow. That's a funky one. Kenner, Louisiana? Kosciuszko, Mississippi is like 10,000 people, not 25? No shot, it's Kenner. Is Kenner even incorporated? I don't know that it... No, it is. It is. It could be Kenner. That's damn far away, though. But there's nothing in Missouri. Kansas City... Oh. Is that closer? I gotta measure with my fingers. I know this is Mercator, by the way. Okay, this still helps. It's like the same. It looked exactly the same. If it was about the same, and this is Mercator, then the north distance is closer than it appears. So I'm gonna do Kansas City, Missouri. And if it's Kenner, then tough. Kirkwood. Well, that was not what I was expecting. St. Louis suburbs then. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, we got Y. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, quiz. We used Yukon. Is it Ypsilanti this time? I think it'll be Ypsilanti now. Yep. And as you might remember from the first time I ever played this quiz, the answer for Ypsilanti was Inkster, Michigan. So that will be the one we end with. There we go, 2457. We were so close to the perfect score on this one. Well, everybody, thanks for watching this quiz. Hope you enjoyed my 25k attempts. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.